Hi, my name is Ashutosh and I am the AVP of Business Development here at W Poets. In short, I am partially responsible, or maybe you could say, responsible for bringing in business into W Poets. Um, that's about me. So I'm going to answer this question with an analogy. So consider your website to be a shop in a mall. Okay, it's a very beautiful shop. It's got lots of things that you want to sell to the world, etc., etc. Now, a website is a window which will give you a sneak peek to that shop. So that window is going to be something that people will look into, and they're going to be intrigued when they're going to look into the shop and see what all is present in that shop so that I can come and buy. These things that you are presenting through that window are your services, are your products, are your whatever you want to sell on the website. Maybe those are digital services, maybe those are courses, no matter what you want. So every shop is your business, and these windows are your websites. So now let's suppose you go out and you start giving out pamphlet to the world. You start doing radio ads, you start doing TV ads, you start doing Google, Facebook, Instagram ads. In the end, people will come to your shop, but first will look into that window in order to see what the person is selling or what you are selling. So consider this website to be that window, and no matter what you do in marketing, it will be connected to that window. So in short, whatever you do in your marketing world will be connected to your website. And yes, marketing is really connected, and a website is really important for marketing. सो अब तुम आर्गुमेंट के अंदर अगर सीएमएस की लड़ाई घुसेड़ोगे तो मैं कुछ भी नहीं कह सकता. But yeah, I feel that WordPress is the best for three major reasons. First is the USP of WordPress, that it is open source. When I say open source, it is free to use. You can go ahead and use it the way you want it, the way you want to actually it's so flexible that you can twist it in the way that you want in order to create those features on your websites and do whatever you want to. Second is the community. The community is something that is going to be your backbone. If at all you are starting something and you are stuck somewhere, that community is something that is going to help you out. And third, which is the most important part, since our segment is associated to marketers, the marketing teams will have the ease of use. WordPress is by far the most flexible and the most vast and the most easy to use CMS that I have actually come across. I'm not going to say that other CMSs don't have that quality, but all other CMSs might be having certain, drawbacks or certain things. So I'm going to tell you a story of mine. A while back, a client came to us, and the biggest problem that their marketers specifically were facing, that they wanted to post plethora of articles, plethora of content onto the website, but the limitation was of the pages. Now this came as a very big news to us, that WordPress is giving out articles, and you can post as many articles. We have clients that have approximately 20,000 articles, 50,000 articles that are posted every year. If WordPress does not limit you in that situation, I don't think any other CMS would be doing that. If WordPress is never limiting you, so these other CMSs will not be doing that. As a result, this is a very big learning for us, and that's why it just strengthened my core belief that marketers should use WordPress, and it's the best CMS for them. Easy to use, flexible, and really vast in features. Yeah, that is one of the most commonly asked questions that we get. So initially, WordPress started off as a blog. You could just post blogs and you could just post articles for people to read. But in the past 20 plus years that WordPress has been into existence, it has been the most vastly used CMSs, and the top 100, actually the top million websites in the world are using WordPress today. There is a reason for that. Like I said, that the community that WordPress has builds a lot of plugins. And when I say plugins, there is not going to be a feature that you name and there won't be a plugin for it. But if you are a person who would say that I don't want to use plugin, again, the code base of WordPress is so flexible that you can modify it according to your needs. and build any feature onto it. So in our own world of clients, we've built blogs, we've built shops, we've built portals that allow you to actually find God knows what not onto the face of this earth. So a very small example is that we had a client who wanted to integrate a booking engine onto their platform. Now, when we say booking engine, it is not just you just select a select a destination and you just pay and you're done with it. We literally went till the extent of creating, you've seen those red bus apps where you can select those seats. We did integrate that feature into WordPress, and it's still live. So, if you go on to wpoets.com, you're definitely going to see in the travel section that we have such a client where you can select seat onto that platform and you can just book your travel. So, yeah, WordPress is very, very vast when it comes to features, and I've been a partial developer myself. I've done a lot on WordPress, so I can definitely say that it's not limited. Is another question that we get a lot, that how is a marketing team of a company going to benefit with WordPress? So again, I'm going to just break it down into points. Firstly, marketing teams don't want to waste time going to developers in-house and getting their work done, or actually waiting for the work to be done. So that is the first thing. These marketers need their work done as soon as possible, because they have those campaigns running, they have all these marketing activities that are required to be done, and they want things done yesterday, to be very honest. That's something that we talk about our clients with. So when they get the access of WordPress as a backend, what they start doing is they start doing things on their own. For example, in the middle of the night, the team has actually come up with an idea of publishing a blog. They don't have to do anything. They just have to write the content, upload the images, hit publish, and you're done. So imagine if a marketing team can get work done at the moment when they want the work done. How quickly are the marketing activities will be going into the market? And as soon as the marketing activities go out, people are already coming onto that window that I mentioned and buying your products. So that is just one of the examples that the marketing teams are going to be benefiting with this thing. Secondly, what WordPress offers is a backend that the upgrades are really easy to begin with. So when we talk about these marketers, they keep wanting these upgrades, they want these updates. You don't need any tech knowledge per se in order to upgrade those things. But if you're actually wanting maintenance of that website, I don't think it is a code-based maintenance that is required, unless you want a feature developed and you need a developer. But the basic necessary things that are required in an marketing activity. For example, you want to send out a mailer. You just connect your mailing services with the WordPress, and you can send out the whole mailers right there. And then, I mean, I'm using it personally, so I know that is very easy. So automation. Are very easy. Automations are something that have been done on websites where we were surprised. Another example I'll give you, clients came to us to get the website developed. They didn't choose the maintenance that we provide. And we have been looking at that website grow. It's still on WordPress, it's still on the platform that we created years ago. And I guess this was in 2023. And today, the developers who are in house, actually, the marketing people, they're doing stuff on the go. I mean, we created blocks for them, UI blocks for them, and they're using those UI blocks to create new pages every day. The landing pages where people would come. They're using those UI blocks in order to create a new page. So imagine how simple it is. They're just using that brick, picking up 7 different bricks from 7 different pages and creating a whole new wall. That's what it is. So I would always say that marketers, your world is going to be very easy. Your work is going to be very easy if you start using WordPress.